She goes by many names, but she was first recognized as one of the most powerful mages in the Magic Academy. Hello everyone, it's I, Chevy, and welcome to another episode of Things You Didn't Know in Mobile Legends. Aurora resides in the northern region of the Land of Dawn, where the climate is frigid because the area doesn't receive direct sunlight. Aurora was endowed with ice-based abilities from birth. Her ice magic is said to have been so potent that it prevented her from aging. But aside from her incredible ice power, Aurora also has the ability to predict approaching danger. A short time later, news about the return of the Abyss quickly spread across the land. Aurora, however, foresaw that there was another threat aside from the Abyss that would soon come to the Land of Dawn, and it would emerge from the rift that sits above the frozen sea. It is said that the rift above the frozen sea existed for thousands of years after the Ancient Ones used a fragment of the Twilight Orb, which released a vast amount of energy, causing a crack between time and space. People in Northern Vale couldn't or didn't dare approach the mysterious rift. No one knows what's beyond the rift, not even Aurora, although she watches it from afar. But just as everyone had forgotten the existence of the rift, swarms of alien-like creatures suddenly came out of the rift, and the danger Aurora fears has finally come to the Land of Dawn. Zask, the king of swarms, has traveled through countless planes in the universe and destroyed them. Zask's arrival in the Land of Dawn had caused destruction and death in the Northern Vale. Receiving such news about the invasion of an otherworldly creature, even when on the verge of collapse against the formidable forces of the Abyss, the Manaean Empire had sent an army led by Captain Tobias to the north to help and protect the people of Northern Vale against the unearthly creatures. However, countless lives were taken by the Manaean army, as they knew nothing about the creatures. Just as Captain Tobias and his army are about to be defeated, Aurora finally arrives at the battlefield and releases a blizzard storm that destroys the alien swarms. Her appearance had brought hope and strength to the remaining warriors. Under Aurora's guidance, the Imperial Knights and the people of Northern Vale were finally able to withstand the swarms. Fighting together, Tobias and Aurora gradually fell in love and promised each other that after they defeated the King of Swarms, they'd live and be together. Days have passed, and the armies were able to take Northern Vale by eradicating most of the swarms. However, the King of Swarms remained formidable and once again summoned an endless swarm. Facing another countless number of swarms, Tobias became aware that the only way to stop the endless swarm was to defeat the king. Regardless of Aurora's opposition to Tobias' decision, the captain charges towards the King of Swarms, making a path for Aurora. With Tobias' decisive act, Aurora was able to get near the King of Swarms. However, Aurora and Zask were on par, making the battle long and intense. Aurora then concentrated all her power on her left arm, which created a sharp frost and pierced Zask's body, causing her to lose her left arm. Zask was greatly wounded by this and decided to retreat. Although this didn't stop the King of Swarms, it even made him more engrossed in conquering the Land of Dawn. After the fight with Zask, Aurora discovered that her beloved Tobias had perished. Sorrow and grief consumed Aurora's heart and mind. Later, the Magic Academy called upon Aurora, waiting for her to take over the position of headmaster. While this is going on, the surviving Manaean Knights are getting ready to leave and return with the fallen Tobias to the Lightborn capital, where he will be given a proper funeral. Knowing she would be separated from Tobias once again, Aurora refused to return to the Magic Academy and went to the Knights' camp, releasing a blizzard storm at them to reclaim the body of her beloved. Aurora isolated herself on Queen's Peak, guarding her beloved while watching the rift in the frozen sea, waiting for the return of the King of Swarms. Since then, no one has ever seen or heard of Aurora and Tobias. And that's all about Aurora, the Guardian and Queen of Northern Vale. If you have any thoughts about this video, let me know in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.